guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Spakulera J, and I'd like to say welcome. It's sure been a while, and I am glad to be back. Hopefully try and be consistent. Just like the title of the video, it says don't see it as a chore. This is something that I know concerns a lot of people, especially people that are parents or they are probably in charge of taking care of children. Basically, just talking to parents or people that find themselves having to care for their children. I know it can be overwhelming being a parent. It's something I personally also experience. I don't know if you're like me. Every day I try to have either a mental list or a physical list of things that I plan on achieving or doing during the day. I find it's very good and therapeutic in the sense that it helps you keep track of yourself, and it helps you to be able to be accountable, and as such it helps you to be able to really gauge your day and feel a sense of fulfillment that you've been able to take up things. So most times when people go through their days, you don't really like, especially if you don't have those mental list of what you need to achieve, it just feels like, oh, the day has just gone by, you've not done this. But usually when you track those things, you'll see the enormous amount of things you've been able to achieve, and you'll be less agitated and anxious about the day just going, and you're not making any or feeling a sense of not making enough impact and all. So I remember that as a parent, as a mom of 2 kids, and also someone that also works full-time, I usually discount like the tasks I do when it comes with the children, like getting the children ready, feeding them, taking care of them and everything. At one point in time, I kind of discounted it from my head, and I saw it as, oh, all those other things, like things I do related to my children, they are not counting towards my day. They are not, like, I practically didn't really, as important as they were, I didn't see it as something that I could count as things I've achieved. And that brings me to the point that I realized that a lot of people fall into this bracket, and that is why both men, women sometimes feel like, oh, doing every other thing that helps to keep the home front standing, like taking care of the children, keeping the house in order, and doing every other thing that makes your home run, feels like they are not, like, we sometimes throw them out of the window, like they are not things that count towards what you've been able to achieve during that day. And so sometimes it can be so frustrating when during the day, maybe at work, you've not been able to achieve as much as you anticipate to achieve, because maybe there was like a family emergency, like anything, something that pertains to your home front or your children, and sometimes it makes you feel like that day is like gone and you're not really feeling fulfilled. I'm just here to tell you something that since I came to the realization, has really helped me to be a better and more fulfilled version of myself. And like this channel is, and this station is to help you to be a better version of yourself. It's for us to learn from each other, from the mistakes, from our experiences, and to also let you know that you're not alone in whatever thing you're going through or experience you're going through. So what I'm basically, like the title says, is that taking care of your children, taking care of the home is not a chore. I can boldly tell you that those things that you do, they are part of fulfilling your life purpose. Because most people, you just see people, they're part of fulfilling your life purpose. For the children that you have, God has given you those children, and God has put them in your life for a reason. Those children have come through you because God believes that you are able to nurture them. So invariably, like, you are in charge of a whole or 2 whole women being the number of children you have. That means you're in charge of the life of these children, taking care of them and all. So I know a lot of mothers might just feel unfulfilled, especially some people that maybe they've decided to take a break to fully nurture their children till a certain age and before they go back to the workforce, or people that have decided that, oh, they want to focus on their children before maybe in some years and later they go into business. I want to tell you that do not let anyone make you feel less than what you are. You are definitely also fulfilling God's purpose and God's will for your life, because your purpose and your God's will for your life is all encompassing. It starts and it includes the children that God has given to you. It includes the home, the marriage, the the family that God has given to you. So the impact starts from within the family, then outward into your job, then into your community, and then society and the world at large. So next time, in case any other time you're feeling like that, so what has happened to me now is that from the moment I wake up, being thankful for God keeping me alive, to the time I take care of my children, have their bath, give them lunch, my day has started. My to-do list has started. I've started fulfilling, and which I believe you should also feel. I've started fulfilling God's will, God's purpose for my life. God's will and God's purpose for your life definitely is not something that is just narrow. It's something that is all encompassing. It starts with the family, like I've mentioned. From your family to your place of work, you make your mark, you make your impact, to your community and to those around you. So next time, if you're like me, that you feel that your day have not started until the real impact you have made at work, then I'm here to tell you that no, you taking care of those children, do not see it as a chore. Another thing that stems from the fact that people see taking care of their family or their household and their children as chore is the fact that over time it leads to burnout, it leads to frustration, and that is why you see instances where husbands and wives and families are having disagreements. One person feels cheated, one person feels like that they are not moving forward in other parts of their life. Is because people see taking care of children as a chore. My dear, my brother, my sister, it is not a chore. If you start seeing it as part of your God's purpose for your life and God's will and God's direction for your life, then definitely all the idea of you seeing it being cheated and or you will not be reflecting or seeing it in that light, and that will definitely help you to minimize any sort of chaos. So if we all can have that mindset that as difficult as it can be, like taking care of children, toddlers, preschoolers might not be the easiest, but just as sometimes your jobs can be challenging, your businesses can be challenging, the society itself can be challenging, you are able to cope through it. So is also taking care of the children, taking care of the family. So both men and women, while it feels like most women feel like they are more like the home carer, men also, God has given you those children also. So it's not a chore, it's not a woman's thing. Taking care of your children is part of God's will. I see it online, I see also families where the men paid for the children, the women, and that's how it should be. Help each other, because definitely these children when God gave it, He didn't just give it to the wife. You guys came together. They are your children. They are not the wife's children. They are both the husband and the wife's children, and they are not a chore. From the moment you wake up, they are part of your job. They are your home job. From the time you start your home job, going out to your work job, if there's a word like that, and coming back home. So basically that's what I'm just here to say. I know that I'm just here to also share my experience, and since I've changed my perspective and my perception about it, it has really helped me to be able to be better at managing and really, really enjoying myself while taking care of my children and also working in the home front and having a good balance in between both of them. So basically that's all I have to say. If you've watched this video to this time, I would like to say thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it will keep encouraging me to pull out content. And also, if there are any video suggestions or any other content you would like to see, and you can drop it to the comment section. I will definitely read it and also incorporate your advice. So thank you so much. Till I see you in my next. I wish you the very best of God, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, wonderful week. Bye-bye.